welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to the Vibetribe family. In today's video, it is Let's Talk Tuesday, where I pretty much just talk about what's on my mind and what I'm feeling at that very moment. I'm in kind of a blah mood. Is what it is. Welcome to my world. So I just kind of talk about what I'm feeling, what I'm going through, so on and so forth. If you like today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It definitely lets me know I'm on the right track for creating content. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. I don't care. That's on you. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would stick around and joining the Vibetribe family. Don't forget that bell. Hit that notification bell. You know when I upload. Many, many blessings. Let's get into the video.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to the Vibetribe family. Sherry here, aka Diamond Art Addiction, and welcome to Let's Talk Tuesday. It is almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I have been pondering on and off. Do I feel like filming? Do I not feel like filming? I'm like, yeah, okay, we're gonna film. We're gonna film. So, as you can see, I'm working on Gemini. You pick my painting. I'm bound and determined I'm gonna get this done. I know I've been lacking on working on it. I've actually just been lacking, period. Let's just call a spade here, okay? So, forewarning, you're probably gonna get a whole crap ton of squirrels in this video. My brain is a little right now. That's the only way I can really put it. If you have BPD or social anxiety, you can kind of relate. I really suffer with insomnia, really, really bad. And yesterday I was in the middle of diamond painting. I got up about this time. It was close to 3 o'clock, because it was just before my kids got home. And I literally left the light on to my diamond painting. I didn't even cover it over. I went to the couch and I just crashed. It was like my body was in, we need sleep. And I literally went and I laid down on the couch and I pretty much slept until this morning. I did wake up because my back, I needed to take my medication. That's normal. My back will wake me up. I talked to my kids for a few minutes, and then I was back out until 6:30 this morning. And I'm like, what happened? Apparently I got up quite a bit last night, but I don't remember doing that. Mr. Addiction filled me in on that one. I'm going, oh, okay, that's interesting. That's nice. Okay, well, I don't remember that, but okay. And I always say to you guys that I'm always going to be 100% honest, and I'm just going to be me. I'm in a little bit of a funk. I don't know if anyone who suffers with chronic illnesses or chronic pain can relate to this. And if you can, please feel free to sound off down in the comments. But I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired. And then of course, I have the BPD, and sometimes that can really take over on me, and I start becoming my own worst critic, and then I go into a funk. And when I go into a funk, I literally shut down. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to talk to nobody. And the last thing I want to do is film. And my whole ever since I can remember, I'll go into a funk and I'll walk away from things that I really very much enjoy. I'll literally just stop, done, finished, finito. And I'm refusing to allow myself to walk away from doing YouTube videos. I am slowly building a tougher skin. I have a pretty tough skin, but not as tough as some people. And when you get nasty messages and nasty comments, I haven't actually really seen any nasty comments on my videos, and I'm really grateful for that. For whatever reason, these people feel the need that they need to message you. And I won't sit there and argue with them. I will not sit there and justify nothing. I will not sit there, and I will not feed the monsters. I refuse to allow people to do that to me. And I'm also not going to let these people win by stopping filming videos. I do have to come to grips with the fact that I do need to slow down. Like I do upload, and since I started at the end of April, I have uploaded a video every day. Minus last week when I took those couple days, little mini vacation, and it really just felt nice to just have a brain break. So what I'm trying to get at here is I think I'm going to go down to filming 5 days a week, and one day I go live. Like I go live on YouTube, and then I go live in my group on Facebook. But if I'm going live, then, if I'm going to go live, then there's no point in uploading a video. It's, you kind of got to know when to say when. Like I know I have my theme days, and I'm going to stick with those days, but I am going to start taking a couple days off a week to kind of work on myself and my healing journey and where I want to see myself go. Like I go to see the back surgeon this upcoming Saturday. Yeah, I know, a back surgeon on a Saturday, right? Kind of shocked me, but I'm going to see a back surgeon on Saturday. So I'm kind of got myself a little worked up about that. And then just not sleeping properly, living in pain. The thoughts that, go into your head, it's hard to not let them take over. And then you get nasty messages sent to you. It's just like, yeah, I just block them. I don't respond. I've always said, pick and choose your battles. Pick and choose what you want to battle. And I definitely do not want to battle haters. I just don't got the time for negativity or drama. So I don't even know the point I'm trying to get at. Squirrel! I don't want to let anyone down. I know a lot of you really enjoy the fact that I upload daily. And I don't want to disappoint anybody. So I'll push and push and push myself. And I won't take care of myself. And that's kind of what has happened. As I've been so focused on YouTube and doing that social media presence, it kind of goes hand in hand when you do YouTube. And I'm so afraid of letting people down or disappointing people that I'll push myself. And I need to stop doing that. I need to stop pushing myself. I need to stop worrying, because those who matter won't mind, and those who mind don't matter. And that's why I need to sit down. Okay, yeah, we need to talk. Let's chat. I'm just diamond painting anyway. And I didn't realize when I started this channel, when I decided to start uploading onto this channel, I've had this channel for 10 years. I started it in June or July of 2009. And I never thought I would ever get to this day. I've been doing this. I'm coming up on my 2-month anniversary of starting to upload videos. And I love it. I absolutely love reading your comments. I can be that person who takes a while to answer back, but I will answer you guys back. May take me a day or two, but I will. 3818. There you are. 3818. I have to keep myself focused or I'm going to grab in the wrong color. I'm not even kidding you. I've done it. When Mrs. Coffee was showing her, her stash video, I was trying to listen, watch, and diamond paint all at the same time. Yeah, that went over like a lead balloon. I colored in a bunch of wrong colors. Oops. luckily for me, I was able to fix it. I caught it quite quick enough and realized, yeah, I can't do that much at once. So I know a lot of you aren't going to mind that I'm going to be bringing myself down to, 5. Like on Wednesday, like tomorrow, I go live tomorrow night on my YouTube channel. I'm not going to upload a video unless it's like a special video, like say a special unboxing. It'd pretty much be an unboxing. Like that's pretty much all I will go if I'm going to go over and above. Like I'm not sure what my schedule is going to be yet, because I do have Storytime Sunday and I do have where I want to do Spiritual Saturday. So I don't know if I'm going to go Thursday, because I got time out Thursday. Like I might take Wednesdays and Fridays off from uploading anything, because those aren't like a theme day. They're not. And that'll give me a chance, I think, to get ahead. And I can kind of do a bunch of pre-filming. My son is going to show me how my laptop can really become my best friend. So I'm looking forward to that. He's going to spend Sunday this week with me, and he's going to show me how to download everything onto my laptop, how I can do some editing on there, how I can kind of pre-film 2 or 3 videos in advance and just leave them there, and I can schedule videos to upload. So he's going to show me a bunch of tricks, and I think that's going to really, really be beneficial and really help me, instead of having like my phone can only hold so much. Right? And I have my apps, and then I've got my photos, and it can only hold so much. So I can only hold 1 to 2 videos at a time on my phone, depending on length. And when you have a diamond painting channel, 9 out of 10 times, you got some pretty decently long videos. I also feel like I'm starting to fall behind in those who I watch and support. And I always have the theory, I can't expect people to watch and support my channel if I'm not going to sit and watch and support theirs. And I wish I could watch every single person on YouTube, and I wish I could sit and support every single one of you that has a channel and does videos, but I can't. There's only so many hours in the day. And I still have a family, and I know a lot of you are going to understand this, and everyone's going to be more than willing to be like, yeah, you do you got to do you got to take care of yourself. But it's a matter of me admitting it to myself, and that's what I need to do, because I don't want to walk away from this. Like I've walked away from home-based businesses. I've walked away from a lot in my life. I've walked away from school. I've walked away from jobs. And I don't want to walk away from this. I really enjoy filming. I really enjoy telling my stories. I really enjoy sharing some of the stuff that I've been through in my life. And I started it not because I wanted money. I'm not doing this for the money. I tell you, no. That is the last reason why I'm doing this. I started this, and I know a lot of you have heard me say this in previous videos, but for some of you who may be new, I started this to share my story. I want my story told. I want people to know that no matter where you're at in life, whether you're down in the pits of hell or you're up on cloud 9, there's always hope. And to never, ever give up hope. That's something that it took me a long time to learn. I'm still in the process of my healing journey. And that's something I do want to start sharing a bit more of. You guys have heard a lot of the crazy bad shit that I've been through, but you haven't heard the good shit. There's always good with bad. It's just the way it goes. And I need to start sharing what joys I've gone through in my life and what has helped to give me strength over the last 10 years, when I basically threw all caution to the wind and I was like a tumbleweed in the wind and I was just rolling with the punches. And the fact that I feel I'm slowly starting to find myself, and doing this journey into YouTube land has been a huge, huge healing factor for me. You know, they say everybody has their own way of how they heal, and that's true. I've noticed telling my story and sharing with you all what I've been through. A lot of you have reached out to me and you've said, wow, it's like you're telling my story, and it's like, thank you. And that's why I want to do this, because I want people to know, no matter where you're at, there's always hope. You know, and even though some days are darker and drearier than others, no matter what, there's always hope. Even if you feel hopeless, and do I know what hopeless feels like? It's not fun. Hopeless, is not fun. But I also have to take care of myself. And that's something else that I don't do very well at, is taking care of myself. I will burn myself to the ground before I will disappoint anybody. And I can't do that no more. I need to take care of me. I realized I hadn't eaten in 3 days. Plus you add in insomnia. Don't get me wrong, I've eaten, but it's more like having a couple crackers or a banana. Just enough to put a little bit of fuel into me, but not enough to sustain. Actually, since I've started YouTube, I've dropped 14 pounds. Go figure. And that's because I'm not taking care of myself. It's not a good way to lose weight. Sorry, I'm changing colors, so I'm trying to focus so I don't grab the wrong color and pooch myself out here. I've met so many kind, wonderful, and amazing people. So this is not a goodbye. This is not I'm quitting. Absolutely not. All this is I'm just going to slow it down a little bit. I don't know what my schedule is going to be. I'm definitely, tomorrow I go live on YouTube, so I won't be uploading a video tomorrow unless I get something in that needs to be unboxed. Then I might do a special unboxing. So right now, as it stands, I won't be uploading videos Wednesdays and Fridays. And then I'll upload Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And then I might throw in an odd one here and there. And I go live Wednesdays on YouTube, and I go live in my Facebook group on Sundays. And I really enjoy the lives. I really, really enjoy the lives, and I really enjoy interacting with everybody. We always usually have some really good laughs. So I definitely will not be stopping that. I can kind of understand why people go live on YouTube a lot, because it's fun. It's fun. It really is. When you're sitting there interacting with everybody and you're laughing and joking, and to me that's fun. I enjoy that. That's probably one of my most favorite parts to doing this, is the interacting with people. I don't interact with a lot of people outside of this, besides my family. We have basically one set of friends, and that's it, other than family. And we call them family. So, I don't people well. And it was starting to become very discouraging for me that I can't people. I want to be able to sit down and joke and laugh. It's just the trust. And when you get people like Mary and my old job, and you've been there for them and you tried your best. I'm not saying I'm the perfect employee or I'm the perfect friend. I've never once claimed to be perfect. It's just discouraging, and it makes you not want to let people in. And in doing so, it actually leads for a very lonely existence. And then I met all of you. And you guys have all helped to bring me out of my shell. Like when I look back at when I first started, I was trying to be prim and proper and perfect and worried about saying the wrong thing. And I didn't want to come. Then it's like, all of a sudden, I just went, nah, to hell with this shit. Here I come. You know? And I've been received with open arms. And it's like, wow. Okay, so I can be me and be myself, and people still want to listen to what I have to say. Sweet, that works for me. You know, I mean, normally when I'm not filming, I drop F-bombs every second word probably. Like, I'm very theatrical when I speak. If you watched my live in my group on Sunday and I told the birth of my grandson, like, I'm very theatrical. I like to entertain and, you know, give people brain breaks and show people that you can be yourself, because what you guys see is what you get. This is who I am. And the only thing is, like I said, I don't drop the F-bombs. I try to keep my language to a decent, because I know it does offend a lot of people. If I'm going to have a whole crap ton of swearing in my videos, then I'm definitely going to warn people in advance. Don't watch this near little human ears. I just need to focus. I need 954. 954, where are you? There you are. All right, there we go. There we go. Now I can continue with my blabbering and wandering here. Other than that, things in life have been going really good. Like, I've really got nothing to complain about, except I just want my surgery, you know, and then they can take their spinal tap. I can figure out whether this is MS or what it is that's going on. You know, I do, like, squirrel. Okay, for example, here on Sunday when I did my live, I was in the middle of talking and all of a sudden I got really, really quiet. And it was like I couldn't speak. And all of a sudden it came out, like it just started coming out of me about being a medium. And after I got done that live, I felt so weird that I can't believe I actually spoke about that. I mean, I know I've mentioned it. It's not something I talk about very much because it really brings back some childhood trauma that I went through. And I'm talking bullying. Like, as a child, I was bullied really bad. I was always the oddball kid, the one that just didn't fit in, you know, always picked last, blah, blah, blah. I know a lot of you can relate to that. And it was because I was different. I was different than the other kids, and that wasn't acceptable. You had to be like everybody else. And that's just not who I am. I can't be anything but myself. But when it came out afterwards, when I went over to my messenger, I was like, holy snapping dragons. And everybody wants me to do a reading for them. Well, when it comes to me doing readings, I never charge. I never have. I don't like it. It makes me feel awkward. I was not given these gifts to make profit off of. I will do readings for people when the time feels right and never any other time. I don't do readings often, and the reason why is they are very, very draining. It is a huge energy exchange. If I feel there's a message that you need to have, I'm going to give it to you. Like, one person, I'm still looking for the person where you are my sunshine has a great meaning. And it's between you and a male in your life that has passed over. You know, and I had a couple people reach out to me saying, I think that's me. And then I would do my thing, and then I'd come back saying, sorry, I don't think it is. And the reason why I said that is I know when I have the right person because spirit will flutter, like the energy will flutter. Unfortunately, I can't see. I get glimpses where it's like where you think you see something out of the corner of your eye, so you jerk your head and then it's like nothing's there. I get those kinds of things all the time. For me, what it is I feel. So I'm clairsentient is what it is. Like I'm clairsentient and a bit clairvoyant. And clairvoyant means to see. Well, how I see when a spirit has a message that they want to get across, it's like they connect with my energy. And then it's like I get a movie playing in my head. And I'll literally space right out, like I'm gone. Lights are on, no one's home. And I don't mind speaking about it. It just kind of makes me nervous to speak about it. And right now, this is just me being a little bit vulnerable and just sharing with you guys. It's not that I don't want to. If it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel right. And yes, I do want to share with people, but it's just nerve-wracking to do so. It's just nerve-wracking to do so. You know, I don't want to be chased away to the point where I don't want to film anymore because I started talking about it and then people didn't receive it very well. And then I decide to shut down, and then I literally will do a disappearing act. Like I'll just drop off the face of the planet. And what I mean by that is I won't go on social media. I literally disappear. I don't talk to nobody, and I sit in my little bubble. I don't want to sit in that little bubble no more. I don't want to be in that bubble anymore. I just want to be free and be myself. And you all have allowed me to do that. So I'm so afraid that if I start to take a step back and not put up as much videos right now, that people are going to get mad and they're not going to understand. And that's just my self-doubt, right? That's where facing fear, like I talked about last week in my Time Out Thursday, was facing fear and, you know, conquering fear and facing self-doubt. And this, by me talking about it, is me facing it. Because normally I wouldn't talk about it. I would just pretend like it's not there. And I can't do that. I don't want to bottle stuff up. I feel that, you know, we kind of all have a little understanding over here. We have a little understanding between us that, you know, I will always remain honest when it comes to talking about things. And you all have been very kind. And I kind of want to continue that. So I don't want to do what I would do in the past, which is pull the disappearing act. I don't want to disappear. I don't want to disappear from YouTube or from social media. I really, truly enjoy it. Like I said, I just feel bad because I feel like I'm not keeping up. I'm not able to keep up with watching, with producing, with all of it. Like before any of this, like I've never spent so much time on social media as I have in the last 2 months, except when I was trying to sell Unique. That'll be a story for another day. And don't get me wrong, I'm not bagging, I'm not dogging on Unique. It wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. That was kind of like my stepping stone to doing lives and being on social media. It was kind of my stepping stone to it. It just wasn't for me. Diamond painting is for me. This is for me. This to me is perfect. I love it. You know, I've met so many wonderful people. But unfortunately with BPD, you have a tendency to be your own worst enemy. Very emotional. Sometimes it almost feels like you're standing outside of your body and your mouth is flapping and you can't control what's coming out of it. You know, or you hear something and you take it so personal. You know, I take so much personal. And I'm learning not to. I'm slowly learning not to take things personal. It is what it is. If people are mad at me, they're mad at me. Like, I have a couple people in my life that are a little pissy with me because I haven't been a very good friend. I've been busy doing YouTube, and that really hurt because since I've started YouTube, I've really come out of my shell. I'm willing to leave my house more, but then to find out people are mad at me because I'm doing this, it's like, well, I don't know how to take that. Like, this is something that has been helping to better myself, and you're mad at me because I'm wanting to better myself. Like I said, I'm not the perfect friend. I'm not. I am not a perfect friend. I'm not a perfect person. Find me a perfect person and bring them to me, because I'd like to meet them and shake their hand. That would be great. So that made me kind of step back a little bit and kind of think. And then I'm like, no, I can't be everybody's everything. Like, if people are in a negative headspace, sometimes you just kind of got to work it out yourself. Like, I don't like to see my friends or my family hurting or in a bad place, but there's only so much that I can do. Like, when I was down and out months ago, yeah, I had a few people that were really there for me and helpful, and I tried to be there for them, and now I'm doing this, and it's, and again, like, this is what basically Let's Talk Tuesday is going to be about. It's just me rambling about stuff that's just been in my head that I just need to get off my chest. It's not about one direct subject. It's just basically me, the squirrels, and you guys listening. The squirrels have been pretty good, though. They've been kind of sticking to the nut pile over in the corner. So I think we're on an understanding over here. They can bug me as long as I'm not filming. I like to be silly and I like to be funny. If I can give people a half an hour or an hour of my time, and just by listening to me, they can relate to what I'm thinking or how I'm feeling, then yeah, I live by karma. Like, I am such a karma junkie. It's not even funny. I'm always thinking to myself, is that going to give me bad karma? If I do that, am I going to get bad karma? If I think this way, am I going to get bad karma? Because not only is it words and actions, but it's thoughts too. If you think negatively, what do you think you're going to get? You're going to get negative. Right? You're going to get negative. And yes, I'm using my memory pen, squirrel, that I received from Rubber Band Pens, Dot Driller on Instagram. And I've met so many amazing people, and many of you have opened up to me about what you suffer with and what you go through. And please know, if I haven't messaged you back, I will. I'm awful at checking the others folder on Facebook. I haven't checked the others folder. Like, if you're not my friend on Facebook and you message me, it's going to go to a place that, I don't see. And I have all notifications on my phone turned off. I don't know when someone's messaged me on Facebook. I don't know when people have DM'd me on Instagram. And the reason why I have my notifications turned off, so I feel like I can breathe. I have the attitude, I know if I message somebody, they'll message me back when they have time. And I'm hoping that other people will have that same respect and understanding when it comes to me, right? I don't sit on my phone 24/7. I could be diamond painting. I could be with the kids. I could be talking with Mr. Addiction. Guys, you gotta help me talk him out of this no-buy shit, please. Squirrel. I just had to throw that in there. Actually, I don't want to buy anymore right now. I'm actually really enjoying working on what I have. I've been going through my stash, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got that one. I got that one too. So, I've really thoroughly enjoyed that. And now I lost my train of thought. See, the squirrels, I said squirrels, and now they've come out of the nut pile. Back to the nut pile they must go. And, I'm human. We all have our days where we worry. I'm worried about a few things. Mainly is paying bills and keeping my head above water. That's a big one. You know, when you're on disability, you don't get a lot. I'm used to making what I was making when I was working as an office manager in oil and gas. That's what I'm used to, you know, and that was some pretty good coin. And then to go from making good coin down to disability, it's definitely very humbling, but it takes some time to get used to adjusting to that. You know, I'm used to pretty much being able to buy what I want and not thinking about it because I'd have another paycheck coming. Well, that don't happen now. So I've kind of had to rein myself in. I'm sure there's a lot of you that can understand that. And as much as doing diamond painting is cheaper than when I had my makeup habit, that was expensive. That was brutal. Trying to keep up with all those beauty gurus. Find out most of them just bullshit anyway. Just saying. So it is what it is. That life shall be what it is going to be. And I roll with the punches. You know, I do have to think of tomorrow a little bit more now than what I used to. 1 second, you guys. Oh, yeah, and I'm back. Mr. Addiction came up and I had to speak with him for a couple seconds. So, you know, I know this video has probably come across as very blah and da. But you know what, you guys, I always told you I was going to be 100% honest with you. I'm not going to put a smile on my face and act like I'm all merry-go sunshine when I'm not. And right now, I'm not merry-go sunshine. I don't feel like merry-go sunshine. I'm not going to be shooting any moonbeams out my arse today, let me tell you. You know, and I don't want to bring no one down, but this is where I'm at right now. I am feeling blah. I'm not feeling negative and dark. I'm just blah. And I think a big part of it is this trip to the city on Saturday to go to the back surgeon is a huge part of some of the reason why I'm feeling blah. You know, I don't do good around big crowds of people. And I have to go into an Edmonton mall to get to the back surgeon. I'll cope. I'll deal. It is what it is. C'est la vie. But I really struggle with this. You know, for me, just to drive to the next town over, which is 45 minutes, is excruciating on my back. So to travel 3 hours one way to the city, it's gonna be a long haul. Let me just say it's gonna be a long haul because we're gonna be pulling over quite a bit so I can get out and walk around for a little bit, which I'm sure my parents won't mind doing. They will understand. Doesn't mean it still doesn't make me panic and worry, because it does, and I'm just one of them people. You know, I can't sit here and put a smile on my face and shoot moonbeams out my arse if I'm not in that kind of mood, and I'm not in that kind of mood. Like, I was almost debating on even filming. But it's like, no, I'm not going to let the thoughts and feelings overpower me anymore. I'm not going to let that shadow self that I speak of all the time bring me down. I need 993. 993, where are you? 993. 993 is right there. Got it. So I think you guys kind of get the point. This is where I'm at. I'm going to be just fine. I'll bounce back. I always do. I'm not here to bring anyone down. I'm just here to speak my truths and share my story and what I've been through and what I go through. And right now I'm in a funk. It won't last long. I think sleeping that long really threw me for a loop. I wasn't prepared to do that. I'm one of those people that I need to be prepared. I need to know what's going to happen. I think that's why I run such a tight ship and everything is a schedule. And that's what keeps me on the go. And when things aren't on schedule or things pop up, like sleeping for pretty much 18 hours is what I did with a couple get-ups for, you know, my back was hurting, and other than that, I was like the Walking Dead all day. Like, I was the Walking Dead for most of the day yesterday. And go figures, you think you get them all. Squirrel! and you didn't. I don't know if you guys do that, where you just go to put your diamonds away and then you're like, oh, I missed one. And then you take it out and you got to put it back in. Yeah, that's me. I can't just wait. I need to fix it right then and there, or else it just drives me bonkers. That's just what happened there. So if you suffer with BPD, then you know exactly where I'm at right now, where you just have one of those days. If you suffer with, and BPD is borderline personality disorder. If you suffer with bipolar, if you suffer with clinical depression, then you're going to kind of understand and be able to relate that today's just an off day for me. I can't pretend that everything is fine and tell something funny and cheery when I'm not in a funny, cheery kind of mood. That's not the mood I'm in. So, as I always said, what you see is what you get, and this is where I'm at right now. And I think what I'm probably going to do for the remainder of the day is probably just, I'm going to diamond paint. I'm going to work on Gemini and see how much I can get done today. I'm just going to zone out, do my thing, be a mom, obviously upload this video. You know, I don't want to sit here and give you guys a schedule on what I'm going to be doing. You know, I could just randomly throw a video up. I'm going to keep my theme days like Mail Haul Monday, Story Time. So we got Story Time Sunday, Mail Haul Monday, Let's Talk Tuesday, Time Out Thursday, Spiritual Saturday. Those are the 5 guarantees that you know you're going to get from me. Plus you got my live on YouTube Wednesday and you got my live on Sunday. If I get mail delivery, like I know I have some friend mail coming. I've got some other things coming. Then I will do an unboxing, and that will just be a, hey, here it is. It's not going to be a guaranteed video. I am not ordering anymore. Anything that I have coming, it's either was ordered before I went on a no-buy, or it's being sent to me. I think I'm going to be honest with you guys, that's kind of throwing me for a loop too. I'm not used to kindness. I'm not used to people just genuinely wanting to be nice and send friend mail. To me, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I'm not calling it a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just, I'm not used to it. So because of what I've been through in my life, people want to send friend mail, and I'm like, okay, what's your ulterior motive? And that's automatically what I think. And that's wrong. And I shouldn't be thinking like that. But unfortunately, I do. Unfortunately, it's just a part of borderline personality disorder, or it could just be a part of the trust issues that I have. I'm not used to people wanting to be nice. And that comes from basically 40 years of this life on this planet, of people having ulterior motives. So I automatically assume that people have ulterior motives. And that's going to take me a while to work myself out of and not think like that. So I'm sure you guys are going to have patience with me. I've met some of the best people through doing this, and that's why I'm basically letting you guys know I will never walk away. I may need to slow myself down a little bit, but that's normal. It's good to have brain breaks. Like when me and Mr. Addiction go camping next month, I obviously will not be uploading because there will be no data. No data, no upload. It just is what it is. I'm not going to pay out me arse to upload. It's just not going to happen. So there's definitely going to be that 5-6 days where I won't be uploading. But man, I'm sure I'll have lots of funny stories to tell you when I get home. Because, yeah, usually funny stuff happens when we go camping. It just happens like every time. It doesn't, like last year we had Pepe Le Pew, in other words, skunk, walk right into our campsite. So, no, that was the year before. I think that was the year before because my daughter was still pregnant. So that in 2017, we had Pepe Le Pew come into the campsite. I'd have to think back last year. But usually something really interesting always happens when we go camping. It never fails. So I will have a whole buttload to talk about with you guys when we get back. If I can figure out how to pre-film to upload, then you might get a couple here and there, but otherwise it's basically just going to be a week with me not uploading, which is perfectly fine. You know, I look at it this way. And I've had people say to me, oh, if I don't upload, people are going to unsubscribe. Well, if people want to unsubscribe because they don't understand that you're on a timeout or, you know, you're on vacation, then maybe they just should, they're being selfish and only thinking of themselves, and they're not thinking of you. So I need to be able to take my own advice, and what I tell other people, I need to be able to practice myself and start doing, and that's exactly what I'm going to start doing. You know, you guys have been absolutely wonderful since I've started. I'm just blown away. Like, I never expected that 380 people or wherever I'm at would actually want to hear what I had to say. So the fact that there is, wow. You know, like, to me, like, that's a small village of people. And I'm like, wowza. And I don't want to let anyone down. But I can't let myself down either. So on that note, I think we're going to end today's Let's Talk Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you made it this far, just throw a flower emoji down in the comments, because I truly do love reading all your comments. I will not respond to them until I'm ready to sit down and type some messages back. I look forward to reading your comments. They really brighten my day, and just a lot of them make me laugh or make me smile. And please know, if I do message you or we are talking in Messenger or email or Instagram, I'm not ignoring you. I will get to you when I get to you. A lot of you are very understanding, others not so much. Well, I need to live my life for me. And I'm willing to share my life with you all. I love watching other people's lives. If you are a creator and I follow you, I am a little bit behind. I'll get caught up. I usually do. I just need to take a moment in the day, sit down, diamond paint, and listen to YouTube. I love you all very, very much. I truly appreciate everything that you guys have done, whether it's a comment, a like, follow, sent friend mail. To me, no one is obligated ever to send me anything. That's not why I started this. I started this because I just wanted to tell my story. I appreciate, absolutely, truly appreciate everything that you guys have done for me. More than words could ever describe. Once I get past July 20th, I'll be good. I just got to get past that date of July 20th and my son's 20th birthday, and then I'm going to be A-okay. So until the next time, I do go live tomorrow night, being Wednesday, June 19th at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I go live right here on this channel. Sundays, I go live in my Facebook group, which I always keep linked down below. So until the next time, I wish you all much love and light, many, many blessings. Stay positive, live blessed. And until next time, bye.